That we found in every country is there are terrified teenagers who feel like their free choice and their will has been taken away from them. And that is common within every country. A lot of it does have to do with testing when you're a teenager. And in France, it's the bac, and it's your O levels in England, and there's in Italy, there's a different test, and in Spain, no one has a job. And there are panicked teenagers everywhere who feel like they don't have any say in what's happening to them. So I was talking to a reader in Malaysia who was wearing a burqa. She had her head is covered in a Malaysian country. And she was telling me, and she was your age, a lot of you, that she was in an arranged marriage. She was going to be in an arranged marriage, and she was going off, and I said, what country are you going to? And she wouldn't tell me, but she had never met her husband. And I thought to myself, this is my reader, as much as, you guys. And it's really, really interesting to see how meaningful it is and how many teenagers relate to not being able to decide for yourself. So I think that making a decision, being allowed to make a decision, and then the consequences, good or bad, of that decision, because our universe and our magic is all about consequences, or what Holly Black would call blowback. Magic costs. Everything has a consequence, but in life, everything has a consequence. And that's sort of the foundation. Those are really real feelings that we think you guys experience and that we've experienced. So, there you go.
And that, my friends, is called ass kissing. I'll be honest, I was going to kill her for disobeying me, but I like that she, did a swear, so I'm going to spare her for now. So, hooray! Her magic system involves chosen one. And you know who the chosen one is, because the god puts a magic tool in their belly button. Because the gods love bling. So could you perhaps talk about the chosen one and so forth?
Sure. Yeah, right. No, first, the Han and Luke thing. I was 4. Also, Harrison Ford was like 35, so how squicky would that have been? Just
not 35, he was so hot.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Han Solo before Pierce.
All right, guys. We're short on time for our answer.
Moderators, because it's smacked. Okay, so I set out to mess with some genre tropes, and anyone who's read some fantasy has encountered some of these tropes, like the chosen one, the epic journey, the princess in peril, and the magic amulet. I definitely wanted to mess with the magic amulet. It seems like every fantasy novel has one, the elf stones or the ring of power or whatever. So I was trying to figure out, what do I want to do with a magic amulet that could be all subversive and risky and kind of weird. And I kid you not, I was in a tattoo parlor, and I was not getting a tattoo, I was laying back in one of those creepy dentist chairs, getting my navel pierced, and the needle was going through the skin of my navel, and I thought, magic navel bling. And as soon as I thought it, I thought, wow, Ray, that is the worst idea you have ever had. So I wrote a trilogy about it.